Hello everybody, I'm Francesca Fraser. Last night I did something crazy. I booked some surgery. Today is Wednesday and I fly on Friday and I have the surgery on the Saturday morning. This is my bariatric surgery video. I had a gastric sleeve. Yeah, everything's fine. We've landed and now I've got to find the transfer guy and get to the airport. Not airport, go to the hospital. Is that our ride? Wow, it's lovely. I didn't realise there was cold water here. Won't be able to do this tomorrow. Won't be able to do that ever again. When I arrived at the hospital, I was greeted by a lovely lady called Zara. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but she was the dietitian, and then she escorted me to the x-ray, and I had an x-ray of my abdominal area, and then we went upstairs to the hospital bed, started reading the form she gave me to sign, and I got a little scared because of all the horror stories you hear about people going to Turkey. So I did get scared reading the paper. I didn't sign it and I didn't pay for it, but I was allowed to sleep on it until the next morning. But they did all the blood tests and the blood pressure and that, and I still wasn't allowed to eat anything. I wasn't allowed to have any water past midnight, but I didn't eat anything for the whole Friday. They said I could eat light on the Friday, but I decided to not eat anything. I just had mostly water.
Very gentle. Very gentle. Gentle.
Or she was gentle. It was painful. Saturday morning was my operation. I'm feeling much better this morning. Got the excitement feeling back. After the op, I'm gonna feel a bit rough. Well, I just saw a lady out in the corridor and she said yesterday when she had it she felt rough. Now that I've seen like a patient that had it done yesterday, I feel much better. Anyway, I've had a shower, nearly 8 o'clock. The lady's coming at 9 to take my payment because I couldn't do it last night. And yeah, 10 o'clock I'm going in, 2 hours. Through the corridor. It's like a proper hospital here. Anyway, sending you love before my op, 2 hours to go. 2 hours to go. When I woke up from the operation, I was like shaking like this. Like, and I thought it was like adrenaline or shock from having the operation. But looking back, I think it was because I just was sick, because I heard the nurse's voice and she said, "You've been sick." And then I panicked and I tried to go on my side because I thought, oh no, I can't be on my back if I'm being sick. And then she pushed me, and I tried to go harder on my side because, and then she pushed me back. And then I tried to go on the other side. And she's like, no, don't turn over, don't turn over. So and then I thought, oh yeah, nurses and doctors, I'm sick, probably already done it, however they did it. But my friend, well, I call her my friend. She's not my friend. I blocked her now. I'll tell you about that later. She said it was really vulnerable seeing me like that. They just like got hold of me, like plonked me on the bed, and I was still like shaking. And I felt they put a doobie on me. They asked me if I was cold, but I wasn't cold. I think it was adrenaline, unless I was cold and I couldn't feel it. I don't know. When they plonked me on the bed, I realised I couldn't breathe. I was struggling to breathe, and they gave me an oxygen mask so I could breathe.
They hoist him to give him sobs and
And the whole day on the Saturday, I wasn't allowed to even drink water. I wasn't allowed. But they had a drip in my hand there, and they had and they were just like putting fluids into me that way, and all the painkillers and pain relief. Yeah. The lady I took with me, she said she was very impressed with the pain relief, because every hour I was having pain every 2 hours. So they gave me paracetamol every 4 hours, but every 2 hours I was having pains. And they did give me morphine as well at one point, because I just had all this pain. I think it was like air, apparently it was air, because they blow the stomach up with air or something. So apparently it was all like air, and that is what the pain was. Sunday morning, my surgeon doctor came to see me, and he watched me sip a little bit of water, and I was really scared because I'd been sick a few times in the night, and yeah, I was told to try and sip as much water as I could throughout the whole of the Sunday, and I did. And Sunday night I was allowed soup. I was given, they called it soup, and I was thinking, oh, what's this soup? Sounds rather, because I hadn't eaten since the Thursday. It's now Sunday, even though after the operation I wasn't even hungry. I didn't really want to have anything, but my brain likes food. My brain remembers. It was like, ooh, soup. I'm gonna have some soup. And then, after the soup, you can probably imagine what happened. But it wasn't even, like when I was sick, it was sort of watery spit, but then like eventually I was sicking up bile, like the yellowy, greeny stuff, bile. I didn't even manage all of the soup, only about a quarter of it, like a few spoons I had. I felt pretty rough on the Sunday. And the lady that was with me went out all like day for hours and hours and hours, and I was happy for her to go out and about, but it seemed like it just got to the point where it was so long she was away, and I just felt like I just would have liked someone with me. I ended up feeling quite depressed and down, and in desperation I took a photograph of myself looking sad, because I was feeling really sad, and I did a heartfelt Facebook post saying that I'm feeling down, and whatever I said, oh, I need my antidepressants. Like, I was feeling really shit, but I perked up after that. I was fine. I perked up. Not sure I would call it a good thing, but it was a distraction. There was 2 mosquitoes in my hospital room, and they liked to have a good old munch on me, and I was really relieved that I had taken my mosquito zapper. I got it in Boots, and it basically electric shocks the mosquito bites and takes the itch away, and I was really happy that I had that with me. It was okay at the hospital, and there were some really lovely staff, like care nurse people that were really, really sweet and kind. She was so lovely. But I really got fed up of the hand needle. That's kind of what triggered my depression. I got scared, like a fear, because it started going red and hot on my hand, and I panicked I was getting infected. And the nurse said it was normal. But I asked the anaesthetist when I saw him, and he got them to change it and then put it in there in my arm, and I felt a lot better. But even so, I couldn't wait to get the needles out of me and out of the hospital. I knew the hotel would be much more comfortable. This is our hotel.
8 o'clock open, 11 o'clock finish.
10 or 11? He said 11.
8 o'clock open, 11 o'clock finish.
11 o'clock. Yeah.
When I left the hospital, the dietitian told me that I would be on only liquids for 2 whole weeks. Nothing else, just liquids. But every day I had to have my protein shake and split it into 3 meals. This is my first protein shake. I've just had a couple of sips already. I probably drank that in about, let me have a look, see what time it is. Drank that in about an hour, probably. And if you've watched my other eating videos, then you know what miracle that is. Yeah, I'm gonna pause there. Gives me lots of gas burping. Protein is vitally important for the healing process, and I had to aim for 2 to 2.5 litres of water every day. I didn't really manage that to start with, but I think maybe a litre. But now I'm on like over 2 litres a day. I've been told I must go for a walk every hour. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna walk up to here and then walk back again up to the end. After my walk, I have to do this. I wasn't really sure what the breathing tool exercise thing was for, but I know that after surgery I couldn't breathe. And also I realised like breathing, like when I'm out walking, breathing really deeply is just, it feels really good. Even now, it's just, I don't know, just, it feels good. I got papers and packages of steps of what to do after, and I was like, there's like nutrient stuff in there as well, and I learned that olive oil on a salad helps absorb the nutrients. Did you know that? I didn't know that. I was like, oil, fat. Oh, no, don't eat the fat. Even though it's good fat and good fat's supposed to blah blah blah, but my crazy brain was scared of it. But I'm not scared of anything nutritious anymore. And I'm not like craving rubbish crap food. I didn't manage to do my before video before I left because I was so quick at booking it and rushing out here to get it done that I didn't get my like full-length video in. I think I've lost weight already since then. Had a drain coming out of there. It was filled up with watery blood. It was a bit gross. Camera went in there. These were the working ones. Can't remember what he said there. And this is where the drain came out. I'm so happy that I'm not hungry anymore. So happy, and I'm really enjoying my liquids. And oh, that's a relief. The hotel I stayed in was so lovely. It was really comfortable. Nice, relaxing hotel. This is my dinner. Oh wow. I had this when I was in Turkey about 4 weeks ago and it was amazing, but unfortunately I have to say no.
Now it feels like we're on a bit of a holiday.
And I'm not going to eat any of it. I'm not even craving it. How amazing is that? I'm empowered. Painkillers for afterwards. Multivitamin mineral for afterwards. Protein shake. An antibiotic for afterwards. And I don't even care. I'm not thinking, oh, I'm hungry. No, I'm not. So I had a third of it for my breakfast. And this is my multivitamin that I'm sipping very, very, very slowly. Doesn't do anything for me, nothing at all. Apart from the mint tea. I want some mint tea. Going out and about in Istanbul. So Saturday morning had the op. Today it is Tuesday.
I looked at myself and looked at me, what is making me happen?
So many beautiful mosques. Loads of beautiful, beautiful mosques. I love mosques. This is the first time I'm actually feeling a slight pull, but I made up this.
Very tasteful, but not much spice. I think.
Okay. It won't be forever. 8 weeks and I can have a 4 or 5
It's going to give us onion. I mean salad.
That's all I'll be able to
I want onions.
That looks good.
Wow, that's
I had like 3 mouthfuls of my protein shake and I have absolutely no desire for this at all.
See, I like this.
speak about.
And the mosquitoes everywhere in that hospital.
I thought the flight was delayed. Hi!
We're gonna get on that plane. But how are we actually gonna get on that? Like, I don't know how we're gonna get on. Find out.
Nasıl yani?
Get on.
Kötü vardı ya.
Oh yeah.
Şükrü vardı.
Buradaki yolunu ödemek amacıyla
I experienced an amazing miracle. I met two other girls in a wheelchair and they paid extra money for the front extra legroom seats, but I just got it automatically, and that's before they even knew I wanted a wheelchair. And the lady I was with, she got given another seat like behind wherever it was, and I checked us in at the same time, and on the way there I checked us in at the same time and we got together, but on the way back when I checked us in at the same time we were not together, but I miraculously was just given the extra legroom seat without even paying for it. So I was like, wow. Yeah, but she did move to be next to me when it was fine. So the lady I took with me on the flight home, she ended up stroppily giving the flight money back to me. She didn't pay for anything, like the accommodation or the breakfast or the food in the hospital they gave her. Yeah, but she stroppily gave me the money back because the night before I knew something was a bit, I couldn't tell if it was me, because normally I've been taught that I'm the problem, it's me. I thought maybe it was me being the problem again. But the bit at the end, I asked her, I just had surgery, so I can't exactly carry anything. And I asked her if she was okay to push the airport trolley and the airport with our bags on it. And she was like, I'm not a trolley pusher. I'm not here to push a trolley. Wow. So you literally knew I'm coming for surgery. You literally just came for a holiday. Even though you know I'm having surgery. Like even if I went with someone to have surgery and they didn't pay for me, I paid for myself, I would still push the bag at the airport. It's just a done thing, is it? Anyway, yeah, that's when I sort of snapped at her and said something. And I was like, I'm like, one little thing, like, just had surgery, love, you know? Another incredible miracle that I experienced when I got home. Later that night, my husband, it was Eid, so we all had like a big massive family gathering with loads and loads of food, and I didn't have any of it.
Get involved in it.
That's how much love there was for his missus.
Let's get involved in it. You're gonna build a third.
I did pretend to have a little plate and just played with it, and I didn't want to put anything in my mouth. I was like, wow, all this food, and I'm fine. I'm okay. Turkish guidelines says liquid only for 2 weeks. However, on the NHS information, it says liquid for 3 weeks, and then after the liquid stage is puree stage, and then you go on to like soft solid food, and then eventually you go on to solids. I just recently went on the soft puree stage and I was scared at first, but I'm doing okay. I will update you and do some more food videos, the ones that I used to do, but this time it will be better. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it or it informed you in some way. I found it very interesting and I'm like, wow, I've had it done. Yeah. Yeah, I've had it done. I've actually had it done. Anyway, I will see you in the next video.